Hello and welcome back to The Slice Show. This is the 28th episode of The Slice Show. I'm here with two of my best friends, Adrian.
Yo.
And Tyler.
What's up?
And my name is Joey. Today we are here in Hope Sound, Florida. About to talk about some music. Some sports. I got you. What you mean? Yeah, what you mean? Yeah. But yeah, anyways. After we showed off our little sliders and stuff, how was your guys' day?
Mine was pretty good. Skipped class, so that's always a good thing.
Nice. Tyler, you also skipped class.
Yeah,
I
we're in
know
the
that
same
already.
class.
Nice.
But
guys are
not
scholars,
not too
amazing
eventful.
students.
It's kind of went to work. Now I'm here.
Gotta say,
At work.
honestly,
Yeah.
real slow, gloomy day.
Yeah. Thought it was gonna rain.
Yeah, I had quite the opposite. We were slammed. And tomorrow we're gonna have the busiest day the golf course has had in like 10 years.
Why?
What makes you say that?
The numbers on the book.
Oh,
Word?
Yeah.
I mean,
what's the event?
I was about to say, do you think-
Nothing. It's just there's no reason behind it. No event. No tournament. Just
It's a Wednesday. It's
Friday.
Oh, it's a Friday. Oh shit, it's already Friday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, tomorrow's when the podcast goes up. So you're straight. You can get it up on time still. I thought today was Friday. I'm tweaking.
But I honestly, I
Low-key,
have my days all
I was about to
mixed
say,
up.
when you said today's Friday, I didn't even question. I sat there. I was like, yeah,
I
it is
just
Friday.
realized.
Right.
I solemnly agreed with it. I was just kind of like, fuck it, it is.
But yeah, tomorrow is just a
sleep.
normal Friday and it's like over 200 rounds. When I worked there when we were private, like when we were in high school, like
Yeah.
a busy day was like 50 rounds.
I was about to say, I don't know golf, so like that's 4 times your regular day.
I mean, back when we were private, like right now we're averaging like 160 rounds.
You think it's all the snowbirds like about to leave?
No, I think so. I think that we're gonna have a long season. I don't think anyone's gonna be going.
I was about to say, there's
Florida's the least restricted state.
yeah, that, and I mean
That's true.
my grandparents or my grandmother on my dad's
Yeah,
side.
season ends around Mother's Day.
I was about to say she's a snowbird and she always normally stays until May.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
because you got to think right now is blizzard season up
Yeah.
north. They're not going back anytime soon.
Season goes full effect like come January after. So they'll come down around November, then they'll go back for the holidays, and then like January is when everyone starts to slowly trickle down. February is the first solid month of season, and then it typically goes to May, like you
Yeah.
said.
I was about to say, it's right before summer because that's when spring's in full effect up there. It's not
It's not freezing.
yeah.
No snow plows.
It's bearable. I mean, even if you do have snow plows, it's not for 20 inches of snow. It's for 2.
Yeah.
It's not for anything really. But anyways, speaking of the fact that it's almost Friday, technically it is Friday. We just had some new music drop.
like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, no, 58 minutes ago.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
But anyways,
Shit.
anyways, there was the remix to Go Crazy
Yep.
with Young Thug and Chris Brown.
With no Young Thug.
yeah,
you mean?
no Young Thug was on that, which I thought it was still pretty good. Didn't
Is
really
he named
need
as a feature?
It's his song.
Yeah, but I say he's part of the collaborative
And-
work on the album
yeah,
itself.
yeah. It says Young Thug. He's credited on it, which like I said to Adrian, Young Thug might have been on there, but I did not hear him.
No, he's not.
I was
He's
about to say
not.
Maybe post production.
maybe. I was about to say, but I thought it was good. I thought the song was good. Lil Durk's verse was insane. That was really good. Future's verse was insane. Mulatto. It was
okay.
It wasn't a bad verse. I would have just rather
say-
had Young Thug on there if I'm being 100% honest.
Yeah, the person that's actually a part of the song.
Yeah,
the original.
I was about to say a person that
Welcome to 2021. He got replaced by a female.
Nah, but
nah.
do you think Chris how does that work? Can he, since Chris Brown's half of it, can he just kind of yeah, fuck it? Because I would
What you
imagine
mean?
Yeah, wait.
Well,
what do
Young
you mean
Thug
by that?
this is Young Thug's drop though. I'm pretty
that's
sure.
what I mean. How does he go about not including Young Thug?
Well,
Obviously, he probably just asked.
Well, no,
him.
I'm sure. Well, I think Young Thug didn't include Young Thug. It's Young Thug's song.
Oh, so you're saying he didn't include himself?
I would assume obviously he did that on purpose. It's kind of like how because you got to think he's hyping up Slime Language too.
Yeah.
And I mean that you got to think that's an album for his whole label, for YSL as a whole, and for his homies and stuff. So it's he's not going to be on every single song. So I feel that's why that and it's a remix too. So it's like, as much as I wish he was on the song, it's like, I feel like that's why he kind of sat there and was like, all right, word. Like you were saying before you listened to it, I don't think it's going to work because of how many people are on it. I'm sure Young Thug sat there and was like, yo, there's too many people on this. Like, this ain't going to work.
Because let's say Mulatto's wasn't bad, but she had like a legit like 25-second verse.
And like you also got to think Chris Brown had the hook, so it's not like Young Thug couldn't have sat there and been like, all right, bet, see Breezy, you out. Like, nah, there's no hook then.
Yeah, I don't know how. I like the song, but I don't know how I felt about Young Thug not being in it. Like, it was just kind of weird.
Yeah,
kind of weird.
Bro,
to be honest.
I can't think of an artist that's dropped the song and not been on it.
Like on the remix.
No, just like their
in
own
general.
Song, in general, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, there are songs. 100%.
If you sat there,
I was about to say there are some because like like
DJ
Gucci. I was about to say
Khaled's whole career.
Yeah, but he's a
rapper.
DJ though.
He's literally DJ Khaled.
I know, but like hearing him rap.
Gucci Mane.
Another one.
Gucci Mane did like the same thing. He released an album where it was like a collaborative album, and there was like 10 songs that didn't even have Gucci Mane on it.
So that's like a dream, like the Dreamville album.
Yeah, it's kind of like a collab, like Slime Language 2 is gonna be. Like, I'm sure Young Thug's going to be on a decent amount of those songs, but like there's gonna be a few where he might not be
that's
at
what I'm
all.
saying. But like you said, like it was a collaborative album. Like this remix, it was part of a collaborative album.
It was part of the Slime and B album.
Word.
Like it was Go Crazy off of the Slime and B album. So it was him and Chris Brown. And like I said, I mean, if you're looking at it from like a
like
standpoint
Honcho
of
Jack, like Quavo and Travis are on every song.
Yeah, see, like that, it'd be like if they took a remix of Black and Chinese, and Travis wasn't on it.
Bro,
but there was like four.
Black and Chinese without Trav.
But there was like four other people on it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like once you get that many people
too.
Once you get that many people, it's like it's kind of hard for somebody to be like. And I feel like because like I said, Young Thug couldn't
each get a 15-second verse.
Like I said, Young Thug couldn't say no to Chris Brown because he was the hook, and you can't say no to any of the other three people on it because they're the reason it's a remix. They're new, so it's like I feel like Young Thug kind of just sat there and was like, all right, word, like I'm gonna sit this one out.
It's just so weird, like forcing like Young Thug, like someone like Young Thug just gotta be like, fuck it.
I mean, they could have made the song longer. Like I said, they made a song like if they made this
a fourth Go Crazy hook, that would have been a little redundant.
I mean, they didn't need to bring the hook back. Future going into Young Thug would have been fire.
That is true.
I was about to say, like, what you mean? Like that would have been insane. And then Chris Brown to come back and let the song go at the end. Like,
what about like you ever notice how like some songs do it. But like, if you have that many like talented, like not talented, or yes, talented, but like big names, like why don't they do something like bar for bar? Like, you know, like the end of songs where like it kind of like it almost like synchronizes everyone's energy. Where like they say like one person says one line, and then like Dirk would come in with a second line, and then I guess Mulatto could say the third.
Well, the most recent song I think of that did that was this R&P, which was Corday and Anderson .Paak.
Yeah,
like I haven't heard anyone go bar for bar.
Ski and X used to do that all the time.
Yeah, like those types of like, why don't artists do that shit anymore?
Because
especially when you have like a bunch of when you have a bunch of different artists, like I feel like it would be so cool because it's everyone's different flow every line.
Well, because this is the other thing. This is also banking, especially this year in a COVID year and stuff like that. It's banking on the fact that they're all in the same studio recording at the same time. Because I was about to say, especially like this, like as much as it would be dope to think that Chris Brown, Young Thug, Future, Lil Durk, and Mulatto were all in the studio together, they probably weren't.
No,
you know what I mean?
Weren't.
They probably were all like chilling, and then went to their own studio and recorded their verse, and then that was
sent them a little quick MP3 file.
No, yeah, literally. I was about to say, and it's like
that's the most features.
That I was about to say that's probably why it doesn't happen as much, just because it would be hard to like.
Recreate.
I was about to say, if you're not there with them, it'd be hard for you to be like, all right, bet. So I'm going to come in like this. And then like, I'm going to record that real quick and send it to you. And then you do your thing with it. Like, you know what I mean?
Because that'd be sick as hell to see someone do that again.
Well, I mean, there's that snippet that's going around with Baby, Dirk, and Meek Mill. That sounds fire.
But do they do that?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why I brought it up.
Oh, okay.
They like, yeah, I think it was like Baby, or it was like Dirk, Meek, and then Baby, and then just ran it back Dirk Meek baby, Dirk Meek baby.
See, like that, I think that'd be so fire on a song now.
Because
Because
it shows off more talent if you're able to synchronize it.
You know what they should have? You know what they should have done it on? They should have done it on Three Headed Goat. Three Headed Goat was fire.
like songs like
that was
songs like that.
That song was fire, but it would have been really clean if like you had Dirk baby and then Polo like just back to back to back.
Like ZZ also, like songs that have like three people on it. That's like, oh shit, they're on a song together. Like
kind of like
about to snap.
Kind of like for a second how in Sicko Mode when Travis and Drake did it for a second. They did it for like a line. They went back and forth and then Travis went off on his verse. But like that was clean when like they went back and forth and shit like that. When Drake said a bar and then Travis went in and said his bar and then like no, I agree with you.
It's not as broken up, I feel like. Which would be dope.
I was about to say, I feel like it's one of those things where if it's done right, that would be fire, but it also probably is pretty easy to fuck up.
Speaking of done right, like how do you feel about Pegasus's Deluxe just being a whole new rock album?
So you're the Trippy fan. How do you feel about it?
I low key don't like it because
obviously we haven't listened to it yet.
I don't like it. I don't like it just because
you were expecting a different album.
Not like I just wish the Deluxe was like the Deluxe and then the rock album dropped.
Yeah,
separate.
I was about to say
I got more.
I was about to say I don't really like how like since Pegasus didn't end up being a rock album, I don't like how he took the rock album that he was gonna make and just went, yo, fuck it. Let me just throw it on the Deluxe for Pegasus.
Yeah, like the concept's cool. Like, you know, like Pegasus versus
Neon Shark.
What he does, like what he does versus the new shit. Like that's cool.
Yeah.
But like
mixing a rap album with a rock album though?
I mean,
Mario Judah.
That sounds like Trippy just doing something super weird. It'll probably slap him back in the face, but like he's down for pushing the boundary, which like I like that. Which is like why some people think he's garbage. Which like
but like at Hard Deep, but like bro, how many songs was it again?
40?
An hour and 53 minutes long.
Because Pegasus already is long as shit.
Yeah,
like Pegasus already is over an hour.
And it
Pegasus
added
is also kind of mid in my opinion.
And it added
because of that.
Yeah,
because there's too many songs. Like so many of the songs are like filler episodes.
I was about to say,
kind of like in your opinion, like you being the fan, like how many like fire songs are on Pegasus?
Like Pegasus has like 27 songs. Like it could have been a 13 song album and been like a 9 out of 10.
I was about to say,
there's like 10 songs that like
are skips.
Kind of like like don't even really need to be there.
Yeah, I was about to say, me and Adrian talk about this all the time, where it's like, yo, I mean, I thought it was the same with
Death Race for Love,
A Love Letter to You 4. I thought it was like kind of similar. It wasn't as bad as Pegasus, but there was like a point in the album where like
it's
halfway through, it's just like, all right, bet the last 15 songs, the last 10 songs were all fire, no skips, and then it just gets to the point where it's like, all right, there's a little Mosey and Quavo feature.
It's a dry patch. Like albums that have damn near 30 songs.
Yeah.
It's like they're gonna hit dry patches, and it's like as a fan, like I kinda don't really get the point of it. Of like putting out so many songs in one album.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you let a lot of the songs just kind of get washed away.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I see, like I know like what you're saying, like your point for Death Race for Love. But, like for me, like being a Juice fan, like I'm like unfortunately he passed after. Yeah. So like it's kind of fire that his last album like that he was still around.
Yeah,
for
like there's a fuck ton of songs.
Like, to me, like I'm looking at the album right now. Like to me personally, I only have 2 skips on the entire album, and it's 22 songs.
All right, it's not as long as I remember it. I remember it being a little longer, but
that's still an hour and 12 minutes.
But that's what I mean. Like I feel like any album over an hour, you play a risk game. Like I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I didn't learn like when this album first dropped, there was 4 songs I liked.
Because like unless
but like
you have,
now it's to the point where like I know the lyric to almost every song on the album.
But I say like unless you have some sort of like Kanye like album on your hands to where like it feels cinematic. Like over an hour for someone like Trippy Red,
or like Kid Cudi, like how like all of his songs just like interflow with each other.
Yeah, like that's like it was like cinematic music to then Trippy. It's like how do you like like I feel like you are just kind of filling in time.
Like how many ad-libs can you put in?
Yeah, how many yeahs can you rip? Like you know, like I love them and I really like Pegasus. But like its downfall is the fact that there's just so many songs, and then you add a like 13 song album on top of it.
Like,
bro,
that's insane.
Trippy put out
insane.
Trippy put out a audio only movie.
Really? Yeah.
It's-
Oh yeah. Yeah.
it's
True.
like an
true.
hour and 45 minutes
I thought you were being
long.
for real. No,
I
hour and
wish so.
53. Hour and 53.
You
All
wish
right,
you put
it's
out
damn near 2
you wish
hours
you put out
long.
an audiobook, G?
That's pretty much what the album is. It's an audiobook.
Kind of. I
In
mean,
a
I was about to
sense.
say, yeah, if you want to look at it like that.
Hella chapters.
But anyways, you mentioned Kid Cudi. That's another album that has had a little bit of time now to like just sit and
Develop.
develop it, appreciate it a little bit more. What you think about that now? Like
I think
a couple
that,
months
that
in.
that album aged a lot better.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit slaps.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Come on.
like even the songs that I was like skeptical about, like the one with Pop Smoke,
Yeah.
I still
isn't
I'm
that
still
one
rocky
isn't
on
that one called Skepta or something like that? Like
Yeah,
Skepta's
probably,
interlude.
yeah.
But like that song even grew on me. Like all the stuff that I sat there and I was
I'll
just kind of
admit, it grew
like,
more.
like this is kind of weird. I don't know
Yeah.
if I fuck with like all this rapping. Like this is like okay. It just kind of grew on me and grew on me. So like I think the album like I think it kind of like died out a
Yeah.
little fast than I wanted it to because like it got really hyped up
Mm-hmm.
and then you just kind of overnight it was just like all right what are we on to next?
The next person dropped and it was like, all right, word. Like the voice dropped by Dirk and it was
Yeah.
like, all right, word.
Like that's like I wish that didn't happen because like
Which speaking of that, that's I don't know how much you listen to that album.
I don't listen to any of Dirk.
I was about to say I know you don't really listen to
If
Dirk
he's
at all.
a feature, I'll hear him. I mean, 3 Had to Go, I listened to
Yeah.
for like the longest time.
I was about to
But,
say,
like,
I
that's just
don't-
how I am with
How
artists.
much have you
I-
listened to The Voice?
I would say like Spotty.
Word.
like-
I was about to say, what'd you think of it? I really like it personally.
I didn't even know he
I
dropped.
think like
was a while ago.
I'll be honest, it sounds like a lot like Dirk's other work. Like
Yeah,
it didn't
yeah.
it didn't really like I forget the album, but the first album that I was shown by him
Probably
was my,
Signed to the Streets 3, the one where he's holding a piece of paper.
it's the crinkled up piece of paper.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
my
yeah.
favorite project by him.
Oh,
Like,
that
it-
one. I mean, that one's probably one of his best projects.
Like what I said, because the recent one, The Voice, like it was good. Like
Yeah.
I like it had a different dynamic to it, but it was just kind of like, all right, cool, like another Dirk project. This is dope. I'll add some songs.
Yeah,
it was just
yeah,
like
yeah,
it was
yeah.
okay. It was
Yeah.
good.
That album was 28 songs.
The Voice.
Yeah.
Is
over an
that with
hour
the
too.
deluxe or is that?
Excluding the.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
add-ons.
No, but is that with the deluxe? Because at top,
Deluxe,
like,
yeah.
okay, word. I was about to say, I think he added like 10, 12 songs with the deluxe.
Okay. That's
So
not
before,
bad.
I was about to say before it was like 15 songs,
It's
something
a
like that.
fat
They don't
deluxe.
even have
Yeah.
the regular version on Apple Music.
Y'all notice that?
Yeah,
Like the
they
new,
just
the
straight
new,
up take it away.
The new the new wave of deluxes being fat as shit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
why is every deluxe now
Because, dude, like, I just feel like
15 songs?
to me now, like the way the music is going, it's just so repetitive, bro. Like
That's-
the
that-
hook goes to be saying for like 75% of the song.
Like that's what
Like
I
there's
mean.
no more bars really.
Yeah,
That's what I
unfortunately.
mean with like all
Like-
these like long ass just like filling in time
Like,
projects.
There'll be like 3 fire bars and then it's like hook. Like
Do you think it's just kind of like
It's
them
forced.
trying yeah, like
they're,
forced
they're trying to ride the wave.
for money?
it's
yeah.
why as
Clout
much as
chasing.
it sucks. Like for example, like look at somebody like Kendrick. It's
Yeah.
why it sucks that it's taken so long for him to drop again.
But like
But
every
it's dope.
song's good.
It's
Because
it's
he
why
actually
I was
takes
about to
his
say
time.
it's why
Mhm.
when he drops it's again he like watch he's
It's
gonna drop it.
historical.
I was about to say watch
Damn's
he's
a
gonna
historical album.
I was about to say watch he's gonna drop this year and in a couple years people are gonna be talking about how he did it again, about
Like,
how
bro,
he put out
He had his-
another like
he had his own Cortez with Nike off of an album. Like they had a
Yeah.
damn Cortez.
yeah.
Like what? You ever
You
seen
wait-
an album do a shoe deal?
Y'all excited for the Heart Part 5?
Bro, I can't wait, bro.
Because the Heart Part 4
He's-
was some
I was about to say he's gonna talk about some shit on that probably, bro.
like has he announced anything about when he's dropping?
Not
Or-
that I know.
I'm about
I
to say
don't
he's
think
not
so.
the type to
I
like
don't-
announce.
I was about to say
Nah,
I
he
think
just said
I
type
think
used to do it.
yeah, I was about to
Just
say
literally just
when
plop,
I
here
was
you
about to
go.
say whenever you see the heart part whatever, that's when I was about to say
I'm about to
that's
say,
when you know.
I hate how like secretive that motherfucker is.
But bro, look at any like iconic artist. Do they really announce stuff?
I was about to say it's kind of
anymore?
like look at Drake. Drake's been releasing for the past like 4 months, 5 months. Like
that-
Certified Lover Boy was supposed to be a summer album,
Yeah.
like last summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it was
Like-
supposed to come out in January.
Yeah, and then it was
like the big like
That-
Instagram
But
like
that
ad one.
but that was for Nocta, which was the apparel line that he did with Nike.
I remember we went to the
But-
kids store when those
And then
dropped.
yeah.
I say those
Overpriced
things
and kind
were
of
fat.
yeah.
Those were like, who in Florida
Mid.
is rocking that?
Puffers. Oh yeah. But I mean, it makes sense because of the time of year he dropped it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Everyone that's not in Florida is rocking it.
I was gonna say
Facts.
seeing that in Florida made me feel so like, whoa, I'm not used to seeing these in stores. Like,
Well, it was only really at Kith.
well, I know, but
Yeah, like on Collins, like the most touristy like street in Miami.
But
It's like, but like just how you were saying, like the whole like thing for January is hyping up. Like you saw like the stars, like the shooting stars on
let's
the
say
building.
he had the like
in
Instagram
Canada.
ad of like him
Yep.
driving through
Yep,
the
in New
snow
York
or
and everything.
something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And then it was just like clothing. It's like, where's the album, bro? Like,
yeah, it's kind of like, I mean, look at Travis too. Like Travis said he's dropping this year, but like
Utopia,
he hasn't really been saying much other than like see you soon, like
I mean,
see you in
it is-
Utopia.
It's like,
It is
oh,
only-
cacti.
But
Yeah.
say, it is only February.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. But I'm talking about like in general, like
What's it for Travis though? Like, you know,
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
if he
100%.
said this year, I mean,
I mean, but he
It's-
said last year
he's
too.
dealing
Last
with
year.
the fact that his cacti truck spilled.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that shit?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, I
funny.
saw all over
I
the
did
TikTok.
see
the
that.
cop was like sitting there like crushing them, and like you can see everything, all the flavors and all the cans. Like, I wonder where, like,
Where that was?
yeah, like where's it going? Like, where's he gonna start dropping them?
Oh, that was just probably just going to a fulfillment center.
Oh, 100. Yeah, it was.
Like
yeah.
it probably wasn't going to a store.
You don't think so?
Somebody
Mhm.
said it was going to stores. Like the posts, like the news articles were saying they were going to stores.
Well, I mean,
I don't know how
eventually-
true it was,
I mean, I don't
but
know
yeah.
if that truck itself
That-
was. You know what I mean?
I was about to say that's
It's
what
a
they said.
Huge truck.
I don't know if they were just assuming that though.
Yeah.
I feel like they were because yeah, it was a huge truck,
I'm like normally like the trucks would be a
Yeah.
lot smaller if they're going
Yeah.
to a store. That's just
Now,
and it wouldn't
I
be
saw that.
just cacti.
yeah.
you think
Be a
if
distributor.
cacti dropped, like if he like, when it does drop, are we gonna see like like
You're gonna see some really dope ads, like really
well
sick ads.
that like I am like the positive, but I'm more speaking about the negative. Like if cacti drops, like are we gonna see some like dumbass little kids, like minors,
yeah.
like get in
I mean,
trouble?
well, here's
Because
the
it's Travis
thing.
Scott, the Fortnite guy.
Here's the thing. So it's like Travis has now successfully. I mean, we talked about Travis for a long time
I'm gonna say
on our old
tap-
podcast, but
tapped into,
he's
like,
tapped
every-
every single market.
Oh, 100%.
Every demographic
Every
has
market.
something that like Travis Scott's
you
related
got you got
to.
Nerf guns, you got cereal, you got Hot Wheels, you got
video
you
games,
got video
shoes.
games, you got like fire merch for hype beasts, you got
It's like whatever you're
you got
into,
skate shoes, you got
yeah.
skate decks, you got
like whatever
face
you're
masks.
into, you can find a Travis
Alcohol.
Scott like variant
Yeah.
item
Like
related
there's
to
now
it.
gonna be dads that are sitting here like, what's cacti? Oh, let me
Yeah.
get this. Oh, Travis Scott, who's that? This tastes good. Like you know what I mean? Like
I'm
he's
not-
taps every like untouched market.
It does really like raise the question of like what the fuck.
Like
Can't-
who doesn't go to McDonald's? Like just when
Yeah.
you go to McDonald's, you now
Yeah.
know Travis Scott.
Well, even if you don't go, you drive by it. Like we have the Travis Scott meal. It's like what the fuck? Who's Travis Scott?
All right, but
Like,
J
yeah.
Balvin also got a meal.
Yeah. Oh
J
no,
Balvin's
100%.
probably
Yeah.
like the biggest Hispanic
But
artist.
it's like he's
I
Travis
was
Scott
gonna
of
say
Hispanics.
yeah. Yeah. 100%.
I mean,
First was
beside-
Bad Bunny.
Besides Bad Bunny, like there's no other like him. It's him and Bad
Sean
Bunny.
Paul.
I don't even know who that is.
You don't know who Sean Paul is?
Not off name.
No way.
Do you know who Sean Paul is?
Sounds familiar.
But I, say,
I mean, I don't-
like name sounds familiar, but like, am I tripping here?
Yeah, I
I
was
know-
about to say
I know-
off pod. I'll show you some songs.
I know who
You'll
Sean
know all of
Kingston
them. You'll know all the songs I show you.
Dude, wait, no, copyright.
Yeah. Copyright facts. But anyways, another album that we talked about heavily and that got a lot of negative reviews at first. That came out a couple months,
Still
almost a
getting
couple,
negative review for me.
almost a couple months ago now. A whole lot of red.
A whole lot of trash.
Tyler still thinks it's a whole lot of trash.
It is
I think it's a whole lot of
mid.
mid. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll say
Mid,
it's a whole
word.
lot of mid.
Word, I'd say it's a whole lot of okay. I definitely think that like
Bro,
when we
Playboy Cardi is not it. Bro.
So, like,
he
when
missed
we-
the wave, he gone.
when we did the first review, I think I only had like one, maybe two songs that were.
Yeah,
They were
I
decent.
had two.
I think I have probably like 5 now, maybe
I got-
6.
I got donuts. I got 0.
I would say, yeah, I would say there's probably
Sky's good. Is it Sky?
Yeah, Sky
Because of how much it's played on TikTok. That's the only reason why it's good.
Sky Place over.
Like I couldn't even name
And-
another song on the album.
Like, all right, Vamp Out Anthem or whatever, where he sampled the orchestra. Like, it's weird.
It is. I actually do really enjoy that song. I think it's a good song. But it's a different vibe.
I like it. Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna say, like, I kind of like unorthodox, like weird. I guess you could say like
unique.
Yeah, like. Because sometimes unique's bad. Like, you know, like sometimes
weird is bad too.
Yeah, sometimes you get out of the box and like it doesn't work.
I mean, that's just like me with like when it comes to shoes. Like, I hate popular shoes for most of the time.
I mean, yeah. I will admit though, when it comes to shoes, a lot of the popular ones are just very simplistic ones. Yeah. That's why.
Like no disrespect to like Playboy Cardi, like I just don't see like
the hype.
I
Yeah,
was about to say it's just not your type of music.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say, and like I've always been the type of person. I know I've said this to you guys off pod. I can't remember if I've said it on pod, but I've always been the type of person where like I think people give Playboy Cardi shit because they go to him and they expect him to like they compare Playboy Cardi to like a Kendrick Lamar or something like that, and it's like you can't do that.
His fans sadly like set him up for failure.
I was about to say, and it's like this is the thing. Like I enjoy listening to Playboy Cardi music, but I also go and listen to it for a vibe. I go to it more for the beats, like the noises that he's making. As long as they don't ruin the song, it's straight. That's why like I never really fucked with the baby voice Cardi, because it was like I didn't really fuck with it. But like as long as like what he's saying sounds decent and the beat is fire, I'm chilling. Like I'll go and vibe to it.
Like I said, any music head I feel like can understand like. They can understand Cardi's vibe. Not
100%.
I said like the people that like I guess like if you casually listen to music, which like there's nothing wrong with that. Like everyone listens to fucking music.
Yeah.
But like I feel like how you literally said like casual like people that just listen to music that like don't really care for what is music.
Yeah.
They'll go to Cardi and just listen to the first like and it look like this and they're just kind of like what's he saying?
Like don't go to an artist expecting some crazy shit. And then be disappointed when like
don't have too high expectations.
100%. But anyways, the video, we are about to run out of time for the video. If you guys enjoyed watching this, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Go ahead and check us out on Instagram at slice.fl for the main page and the Slice Show podcast for the podcast page where we post all the clips and any information about the podcast. If you want to hear an extra like little topic that we have for audio only, go ahead and check us out on Spotify and any other podcasting platform. We appreciate you listening.
Link down below.
Yes, sir.
Deuces.
Peace.
See ya. He's on an upward trend, like a huge upward trend, obviously.
Yeah.
He had an insane year. He
was smart. He
I was about to say he had
everyone he possibly could hop on.
I was about to say he had one of the best years like a rapper could have in rap, like last year.
So yeah, whoever his manager is, whoever's smart.
Yeah. So do you think that he could top that year this year?